Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced completely out of the blue. This comes from Kotaku.com. As a part of the series' 20th anniversary celebrations, okay, well, I guess it just wasn't out of the blue. It was their 20th anniversary. Square Enix just used a Sunday evening presentation in Japan to unveil 2 Kingdom Hearts games, one of them being Kingdom Hearts 4. The show, held in Tokyo, had live music, artwork presentations, and on-stage appearances from series director Tetsuya Nomura, series composer Yoko Shimomura, and other development members. The big news, though, was the Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement alongside the reveal of a new Kingdom Hearts game, this one for mobile. The first new Kingdom Hearts is called Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. A closed beta for it is coming to iOS and Android later this year, though only in specific regions. The Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer begins right after and features the expected mix of Square Enix and Disney characters, only this time set in a gorgeous, realistic world, unlike anything ever seen before in Kingdom Hearts series.
Okay, let me hear your thoughts on the trailer before the details.
Okay, first of all, I don't remember any Disney characters in the trailer.
I think, like...
The Big Shadow Man?
No, not the Shadow Man. The Duck. Donald Duck.
Donald Duck?
He was just standing there on the balcony with Sora for a little bit.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
It wasn't like focus or anything.
I thought it looked cool. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, this goes hard.
As someone who has only played Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PlayStation 2 and nothing more, I was like, oh, this looks very cool.
Yes, it looks very, very cool.
I was led astray. I was told we got a Kingdom Hearts 4, and so I watched this trailer, and it starts off with the mobile game trailer before it goes into this Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, and I was like, this looks terrible. I'm like, this looks like a PS3 like tech demo.
And you thought that was like Kingdom Hearts 4?
I thought it was Kingdom Hearts 4, and I was like, man, someo's upset. Mm-hmm. Someone's got to be upset about this, you know?
Yeah.
But I was wrong, dude. It looks great. He was waking up on the couch. Really good. It's like, oh, Sora.
The movement looks incredible. I'm really excited to see what they do with more dynamic, fluid movement, especially because Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how Kingdom Hearts 3 was, but especially in the older Kingdom Hearts games, it felt very static. You were just kind of walking around a stage or an arena, dodging attacks while you're, throwing off spells and doing attacks and things like that.
Well, in Kingdom Hearts 2, I remember these little like flying black goobly goblin dealios that were just kind of going around, and then you would not fly to them, but if you attack, it was like Batman Arkham games where like a character could be really far away, but you hit punch and then you like move really fast and like hit him, and you would do that with your sword, but you would go up in the air, and I could like chain a bunch of them in the air together before I came back down. And as a kid, I would try to like, how high can I stay in the air? Like, how long can I do this? But I'm assuming that is going to be like on steroids for whatever this is now.
Oh yeah, I mean, Sora is going through buildings. He's jumping off of light posts. He's doing big combos all the time. It looks really, really cool. I hope that's how the moment-to-moment gameplay looks. This looked like gameplay in that fight. So the UI still looked a little rough. Was
there UI in the trailer?
There was a little bit of UI. It had the spells on the left-hand side. The spells looked fine, but it had the health and everything on the right-hand side, and it just looked like kind of like the classic, like it was Sora's face and a green to red meter. In an arc, and I was like, that just looks a little dated.
Yeah. That's fair.
But when does really I think we need to rethink how we do health UX in games.
Oh yeah.
Because even look at a game as recent as Elden Ring, and we're in the bars, baby.
It's just the bar.
Big bars.
Yep.
Which I don't know how to fix that, but I think we just need something that looks a little better.
I'm also playing Star Wars right now, and I think before that game came out, I was like, this UI is so bad. This UI for this game is horrible. And then playing it, I haven't noticed it, but the health bar is weird. There's a little health bar above your head with like different hearts in it, meaning like the health bar can go all the way down 3 times before you actually die. But I'm like, there's not enough challenge sometimes to even use that health bar. And so it's like, please just take it away unless I'm getting hit. Like, I don't really want to see it all the time.
Right.
And they do that sometimes, they don't do it. But yeah, UI is important. It's so important.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the last point here?
Oh, that's right. The Kingdom Hearts trailer begins right after. Oh, here we go. Robert read it. In the announcement trailer, Sora makes a triumphant return with an updated look at the beginning of an epic new storyline titled The Lost Master Arc. Beginning with Sora facing off in a boss battle against a giant enemy, players are introduced to the wow, this is going to be difficult. Quadratum, a large, expansive city set in a gorgeous, realistic world, unlike anything ever seen before in the Kingdom Hearts series. Fans will be excited to see the return of Sora's well-known companions, Donald and Goofy, In addition to the first appearance of Strelitzia, a mysterious new character who appears before Sora in this strange new setting. Some fans have spotted a little detail that may lead to a big reveal. And that is in the first part of the trailer, there's a forest section area.
Mm-hmm.
And in the top right corner, you can see a really, really small slice of what appears to be a ATST foot.
ATST. Yeah. I mean, and it looks
It looks
it's
pretty
just
much like an ATST foot, like pretty
yes,
undeniably.
the picture comparison is like literal, like exactly what it is. And that could be exciting. I was seeing a lot of people excited that Star Wars could be a part of Kingdom Hearts, and a lot of people not so excited about that. But it also spawned the
Mhm.
larger conversation of they don't want the Avengers. They don't want Marvel characters
Oh
in Kingdom
God,
Hearts
I don't
because
want Marvel in Kingdom Hearts.
that's what it would open up to, you know?
Oh,
If Disney can put Star Wars in there, Disney can put, um, you know, Marvel in there easily.
Marvel. Now you can start the Kingdom Hearts verse.
Oh, can you imagine the new Doctor Strange? They jump in and Sora's there. You're like, whoa.
I think we need
I
to
don't
talk
want
about the real unsung hero of this trailer, which is that Sora's no longer wearing his yellow clown shoes.
the red clown shoes.
Oh, right. First it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it always red or was it yellow
Oh, it
in
might have been
Kingdom
yellow.
Hearts 2 and then red in Kingdom Hearts 3?
I don't know. I don't remember.
But he's just
Sorry.
wearing some like black Chucks, like black
Yeah.
Converse in this one. And
Right.
I'm like, all right, Sora's got the drip now.
He's glowing up a little bit, you know?
But it is a little odd because and there's a lot of memes about this on Twitter right now because Sora has different proportions than every other person in this world
Right.
because
He's
it's just,
the protagonist, shaped differently, modeled
yes,
differently.
yes.
Yeah.
And everyone
Very
else kind of has
interesting.
just like normal, like looks like an average person. And then
Yeah.
Sora's out here just froppy.
Froppy.
He
All right.
looks
Hey,
froppy.
does this trailer at all get you excited or want to go back and play the other Kingdom Hearts games?
Kinda.
Okay. Cuz same a little bit, but I know that the barrier of entry for Kingdom Hearts is like very high.
Vincent, you know how I am with old games, right? You know how
Oh yeah, you were
I
going to
don't
hate
like
Kingdom
old
Hearts 1.
games.
Yeah.
I've gotten too accommodated to modern games and their quality of
Yeah.
life that they, the conveniences that come with it. So I
Sure.
don't even know if I'd be able to go back and enjoy Kingdom Hearts 2.
They did for Kingdom Hearts 1 they added a movable camera. So instead of having a fixed
Whoa.
camera, so like they've made a little improvements to make it like try to be more like the other ones, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's definitely interesting because I want to play it, but to even understand the story, I know that even if I played through the mainline games, not just 1, 2, 3, but like 1, 2, and then there's like 1.5 and then 2.5 and then 3,
Mhm.
I think,
There's
plus
also like a few like
sprinkles.
DS ones.
Yeah, you have to play every single one to even start to understand the story, and then you have to watch about 6 to 10 YouTube video essays that are all 24 hours each to start getting it. You know, and I respect the people that I love that people like are so excited about the
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts story. I just know that that is an investment, baby. Like
It's
that's a life investment, not just a
it
time investment.
as someone who's really into Souls,
Yeah,
that seems even small in comparison to Kingdom Hearts lore.
exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like it's the meme of the little guy, like the little
Yeah,
knight, and that's Souls lore, and then the big like Radon
yeah,
is like
uh-huh.
Kingdom Hearts lore.
Yeah, pretty insane. But I do want to pick up that all-in-one Kingdom Hearts package eventually. Just, just go for it.
Is it
Maybe let me.
available? Oh yeah, they have the 1, 2, 3 bundle, right?
But the all-in-one collection has like the 1.5s, 2.5s, and everything in between. But not the, of course, not the DS and
Is that
all
on
the Nintendo
PlayStation?
ones. Yes, but it's only available physically. You can't buy it digitally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Does it come in like
So
a box set?
yeah, it's like a big box. It's got different discs in it and
Is
everything.
it a
It's
cool
available
box?
like it's a cool box.
Ah, okay.
It's alright. It's like cool artwork and stuff, but it's not like a premium package or anything
Yeah.
like that. You know.
I also need to play Final Fantasy for that because Sephiroth is in,
That is true.
and a lot of Final Fantasy characters are in
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. So I need to
Pretty awesome.
experience those and more Final Fantasy games in general. What did
Speaking
you
of
say?
Final Fantasy, real quick, did you see? Okay, so this Kingdom Hearts 4 comes from a GeForce um, leak, basically. So people knew that this was coming at a certain time.
Uh-huh.
And one of the things in the leak was Final Fantasy 9 remake in the way that Final Fantasy 7 was done. I don't really know anything about Final Fantasy
I don't
9,
know anything
but
about Final Fantasy 9.
someone was excited about that because every single thing that has leaked so far in that data leak that GeForce had has come
Yeah.
true. So Final Fantasy 9 would just make sense to come true also. They're batting 100 right now for this
Wow.
leak. So
I know nothing about this game whatsoever.
you'll have to look into it. But
There's some
I'm
cool
just excited for
characters though.
Final Fantasy 7 Part 2, baby. Give me that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
you guys, thank you so much for listening to this clip. If you're watching, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. If you want to watch the whole podcast, you can become a member. If you want to listen to audio, it's free on all audio platforms. The links are in the description to that. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next week.